So I had asked if anybody was interested in knowing more about Flipgrid and Canvas integration and using Flipgrid. So I'm just going to walk through the Canvas integration part and then show a little bit more about, if you're not using Canvas, what you might do with Flipgrid. So I'm going to go into this class, which is not a class that I'm using right now. And when you are adding Flipgrid, you're going to go to Settings, and you're going to go to Apps. And fastest thing is to just search. And I'm going to add the app to this class. Now this says consumer key and everything. The fastest way for me to find it was to do Flipgrid Canvas integration. And then there's a link from this help page here. All right. So you go to Manage Integrations. And then I already set mine up, but you could just click Add New Integration and do that. All right, so I'm just going to copy that and go back over here and paste. And I'm going to go over here. And paste. And now I have Flipgrid installed. And I'll do that separately. I was going to show Edpuzzle also, but I'll do that separately in a separate video. All right, so now I've got Flipgrid installed. So how does it work? So I'm going to come back over here to Assignments, and I'm going to create a new assignment. So Flipgrid all right. All right, so to make it work, you're going to go to Online and you're going to pick External Tool, and it's going to ask you for the URL. Since I've already enabled it, all I have to do is go here and look, I've got Flipgrid. So I'm going to select that, and you can choose if you want to load it in a new tab or you want it to be within Canvas. Sometimes it works better if it's in a new tab. And then I'm just going to assign it to everyone. And I'm going to publish it. Okay, so then, do you want to know how it works? Okay, wait, sorry, I forgot a step here. So you got to go create your course group within Flipgrid. All right. And so see, it's created my class there. Now, it hasn't actually created my topic that I want to ask about. So what I need to do first is create a topic. Okay, so here's my Flipgrid example. Then it has, this is the text that automatically gets generated with it. So if you want a video of yourself or a question to your students, you've got to change this. Okay, I'm just going to delete this. And I usually ask them a question. Sometimes I'll put the text here. So I might ask, ¿Cómo te llamas? I'll put that in there. And especially for this, like this shouldn't take more than about 5 seconds. So I'm going to limit the recording time to 15 seconds. I do turn on video moderation just so that it's private, so that they don't see other students' responses. I know that's part of the point of Flipgrid, but a lot of them are self-conscious and don't want other people to see their recordings. And in the end, I'm doing this for remote learning so that I can see if they're following. So I don't really need them to do that. And then you can record a video if you want to ask them. So, okay, here's our weekly question. ¿Cómo te llamas? Oh, I forgot to record. Here we go. I'm good at this. ¿Cómo te llamas? Okay, and it's cutting off part of the edge of the screen here. So there's a next button over here. So I ¿Cómo te llamas? ¿Cómo te llamas? Oh no, not on repeat. Okay, next. And then it wants you to take a selfie for some inexplicable reason. There we go. Yes, I'm tired and you can tell by looking at me. So I would probably click Load it in a new tab because you see it's cutting off here and you can't see some of the menu choices, which I know because I had it loaded in another tab earlier. So I would probably pick in Canvas when you're doing that. Okay, and there it is. And I'm going to update the topic. And now, I'm going to do that so it loads in a new tab. Now when students go, and let's go see what students see. So I go to settings and do the student view. I go to assignments, and there it is. I'm going to click on that. I'm going to load it in a new tab. And there's my video, and they can play it. ¿Cómo te llamas? Okay. ¿Cómo te llamas? Please don't keep playing it. Okay, and then they can record a response. Moderated just means that I don't make it like it's not automatically public to everybody when they submit it. All right. So, well, me llamo Anita. All right, we're going to call that good. Me llamo Anita. Okay, next, I'm grabbing a selfie. And you see I'm in here as test student, so that's what it's putting my name as. And then I've submitted this, okay? And my response is hidden until I approve it because I'm the educator. Anyway, but then if I go back as a teacher, let's see here. I'll go in here. Here's my Flipgrid example. And there's my test student. And I can go in and review it there. Or the really cool thing about this is, let's exit test student. Okay, now it's going to tell me, hopefully, yes, I have something to grade. So I go here to test student, and it's right in here. I don't even have to leave Canvas. Me llamo Anita. A little bit of a lag between audio and video, sorry. And then if you want to give feedback, Canvas has this handy dandy thing, so you can give the feedback in Flipgrid, but Canvas also has this window where you can add it, either audio or video or I think file attachments. Anyway. Muy bien, Anita. Mucho gusto. Muy bien, Anita. Mucho gusto. Anyway, and you can upload that media comment. And there you have it. Then my test student gets my little video comment. And so you can give feedback on all sorts of things that it's hard to do in a text box here. Okay, so that's the Canvas integration, which I'm pretty excited about because I think it's pretty cool. It doesn't look, I did some Googling, it doesn't look like it integrates with other platforms as well, but there's a workaround, which is embedding your videos. So let's say you're at Blackboard, and I don't think it integrates with Blackboard, at least that I could see. So I'm going to go back to my response here. Yeah, actions, maybe, no, yeah, here it is. No. Okay, so if you're using a different LMS, as long as you can embed HTML, you should be able to use the Flipgrid integration. If not, you know what, you can just leave a link and have them go to Flipgrid and do it there. But this is pretty slick. So here's the help thing to get to the link, admin.flipgrid.com. But you can also get there by, I'm in this, so I'm going to go home, maybe. This is not working at all. Okay. It was logged in. Okay, here we go. And so it's this discussion page where you want to be. If you're somewhere else, if you're in something else in Flipgrid, you want to go to that discussions. And then this is where you can get the embed code. So you're going to go here and click share. And this is the copy embed code. And then you're going to go back over to Canvas and do assignments or Blackboard or wherever. I wouldn't do this using Canvas because the integration into Canvas is so much nicer. You're going to create a new assignment. And call it Flipgrid 3. This is the HTML editor. I change it so I can just paste my embed code right there. And then I switch back and I can see, oh, look, there's my video. It embeds the whole thing. Okay, it's going to be 10 points. Now, I tested this to see how it would work, and I would say make just the website URL. And then I'd probably leave instructions here for students. Actually, let's go back to the HTML editor. You record your response and copy and paste the link into the Canvas answer area. All right, so then we have our text there, and I can make the recording. I'm going to save and publish. Okay, and then students will see this when they log in. So I thought it was just embedding my video, but I went through the process, and it embeds the whole thing. Like they don't have to leave Canvas, and I assume it would be the same for other LMSs. That they can do it all right there because the whole assignment is embedded. So let's go to settings and see it from student view. All right, I'm going to go to assignments. And I'm going to click on Flipgrid 3. Okay, and there it is. Okay, so there's my Flipgrid there. I'm going to record a response. I might want to make that big because that doesn't show up very well. So I'm going to record a response, and they've got to log in with email. So go into email. All right, and then they get the whole Flipgrid thing here. So, me llamo Anita. I'm going to advance through it. And it uploads the video, and they put their names in. And they submit. Okay, so it went to Flipgrid, but this is the link they need right here. I don't know if it's going to let me copy. It's not. Okay, so they're going to have to click that link. And then I'll go here to submit assignment, and they'll paste that in there and submit. Now, they wouldn't really need to do that because once they've submitted the video, then when you go back to your Flipgrid page, it's going to show up as the answers here. Okay, you're going to have the whole list here, so you can open it and view them, and it's pretty simple. But if you want everything to be in Canvas, then I would have them, or Blackboard or whatever, have them copy the link. But again, if you're using Canvas, I would use the native integration feature because it's much nicer. Because here you're going to have to click out of Canvas to go watch the videos, and if you use the integrated piece, then you don't ever have to leave Canvas. You can do everything right in Canvas's speed grader. So let's exit student view and see what I mean. All right, so now I have some stuff to grade. All right, so I'm going to go here. And then here's the URL that was submitted. So I've got to go out of there. Oh, it does pull it up in Canvas. Okay, I did not know that. So you can still watch the video here and use Canvas's features there. So actually it is pretty slick. Not as good as the Canvas integration, but I think it could work well for something like Blackboard. Not sure about Google Classroom. Anyway, with the embed feature, it's a little bit more work to get it up and running, but but it might be worth it to have everything in one place. So that is how you can use Flipgrid in an LMS. For anyone still watching, I hope you enjoyed. This is very boring. This is probably one of the more boring videos I've made, but I hope it helps. All right, bye.